Bang, bang, bang. We are live, Easter Army. Cloudy and Rowdy podcast. The man, he's everywhere. Fresh coffee. These things suck. Empty smoke pad. Faces on the wall. Who are all of y'all? Let's go ahead and shut this. Oh, all of the people. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. What's up? Have no fear, karma is here. Trying to get this thing in here. God damn. Okay, there we go. You know, one man show. Doing this shit the only way I know. Solo. Hello? All right. I don't hear that crazy sound. What's up, everybody? Let's see if we in here. Refresh. Just a little patience. Testicles. Oh, shit. First try type shit this week. Oh, shit. Thanks for blazing into the Cloudy and Rowdy podcast, episode 51. Another week of freedom in LA. The heat is still in town. Best believe it. Huh? That's right. Yeah, when I'm not in a van, I'm a little taller than expected. That's why I told all them shit talkers, walk up to me and talk it. You know what I'm saying? Walk it like you talk it. Bang, bang, bang. Anyway, welcome, Karma. Thanks for blazing in and getting Cloudy and Rowdy. Yeah, I do the podcast Saturdays here on Marty's main stage and shit. You know, can't always be in the van. It's fucking hot out there. Hello? And the city is on fire. It's that the heat's got everybody fucking up, you know, crashing and bashing and pissed off, you know. There was these bitches outside my van last night till fucking 3:30 in the morning, cussing each other out, arguing about one wanted to go get some dick, the other one didn't want to go get the dick. You know, what the fuck? You know, leave that bitch. She told her she was going to leave her 20 times. She didn't fucking leave her, you know. Then finally the bitch peels off, you know, and I hear like the ones that she left sit there and talk about how they can't believe she left them. Bitch, she told you 20 times she gonna leave your motherfucking ass. She was like, listen, y'all want to go have fun or not? And they was like, I left some shit at your house. I need to go and get. It's like that's that little move. If you with a group of bitches and you the bitch that want to get dick, make sure none of them bitches leave anything at your house, anything in your car. That's cock block 101. That was her main reason of why that one chick couldn't leave her last night. She was like, I got you. I'm gonna go. She was like, she told her 20, I'm gonna go. And the other chick was like, I gotta get inside your house. I gotta get my purse. I gotta get this, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, you ain't shit bitch. You could tell that she didn't get chose by the motherfucker she wanted to get chosen by. So she was salty and she wanted to go her ass home. But the other bitch ain't choosy, you know. She want to have fun. Like she said, I just want to go have fun. If we get dick, we get dick. Like they was talking like dudes. It was fucking cool to like. It wasn't cool because it was 3:30 in the morning, but it was funny to listen to them, you know. Like them bitches was about it, you know. That one bitch was like, listen, I'm just gonna go have some fun. If I get some dick, that's good. I ain't looking for it. She was like, you just got it in your head that this is all they want to do, blah, blah, blah. You know, and all this shit like, Like the one bitch said, we already out this late. Let's just go see what it's about. If it ain't fun, we can get a lift back. She wasn't having that. She needed her. She was doing that clapping shit. I need to go get my purse. Oh man, I wanted to hit the bitch. I wanted one of them bitches to be like, bitch, fuck you. Blow. Bang, bang, bang. Right? Yeah, it was wild. It was a funny little female frenzy. But it was fucking at 3:30 in the morning, you know? I heard some dude from his porch, like where I'm parked, I can see these porches and shit, these decks. I heard some dude, he came out on his little deck and was like, shut the fuck up. And them bitches acted like he was an asshole and shit. They were like, oh, you're cool. It's like, no, bitch. He got to probably work in the morning or something. He's a normal person like everybody else. We're fucking trying to sleep. It's 3:30 in the morning. Ain't everybody been at a strip club all night having motherfuckers buy them free drinks, you know? Some of us are asleep, you know? Karma do her best work at 3:30 in the morning. Just when that brain maintain. Some other shit I could rhyme probably, but if I start rhyming, it'll never stop. Shit. Let's see. What I've been watching. Man, I try, once again, I get on my phone, I try to look up some news shit, stay trendy and talk to y'all about, and it ain't nothing but fucking Trump shit. I don't give a shit about that dude, you know? Any president, really. I mean, y'all didn't hear me talk about Obama. Y'all won't hear me talk about it. I don't give a fuck. They put me in that bracket when I was young, and so, you know, turned me completely against government and anything like that. Fuck them, man. I don't agree with nothing they do. I hate them motherfuckers. You know? Been watching that, well, I tried. Let me rephrase it like that. I tried to start watching that Vietnam shit, that Ken Burns Vietnam shit. That is the most, it's the most boring and exciting shit at the same time. I don't even know how those exist together. Like, there's times when I'm just like, ugh. And then all of a sudden, whoa, what the fuck? Pow, 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 pow. You know, I'm like, damn, that was a good little, like, here's an example, okay? Dude was telling this story about how they were walking through this, they walked through this trail and they came out to this big field, and the little fucking scout dude, I guess, the one who draws the unlucky straw and has to go out there first, right? He was like, he said he went out there and he said, VC on the trail, which means Viet Cong, I guess, you know, right? VC on the trail. And he said by the time he digested what dude just said, boom, he fucking got shot in the chest. As he said that, my brain worked so fast. Like, I'm watching this and hearing him tell the story. As he's telling that story, I'm thinking to myself, well, that would be cool if we could actually see that part of that story, that situation fucking, you know what I'm saying? And boom, they deliver right there, dog. It's like the very next scene. You see a little dude fucking creeping through, right? You see him say some shit to this people, you know, probably VC on the trail, right? And then he took about 2 more steps and that motherfucker was gone, son. And this wasn't no Hollywood. This wasn't no goddamn Hollywood special effects mumbo jumbo, like he said in Tropic Thunder. That motherfucker dead. That motherfucker was dead, boy. That shit. I was like, damn, now that was good that was good movie making shit right there, filmmaking right there. Because, you know, dude's telling the story and then they had the footage to go with the story. Them are the parts of it I like. The rest of it's just like, you know, they go back to, and then the French came into the fucking system and blah, 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 blah. You know, it's real like monotone and shit. I was like, I was falling asleep. And then the gunshots will wake you up, you know, you watch motherfuckers. I don't think I'm going to make it. It took me that long to tell you. I don't think I'm going to make it through your Ken Burns shit. Hello? If I wanted to fucking learn, I would have learned in school. Bang, 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 right? And I love little Asian bitches so much. I'm just in pervert mode the whole time I'm watching. I'm like, damn, she would have been a good wife. That'd have been a good wife. Damn, man, they killed her. Fuck, you know? Look at her. She looks like a cool-ass little soldier, you know? Fuck. Yeah, man. Everybody was at the fucking gym today. There was nowhere to do anything. You couldn't even scratch your balls and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? That hot weather puts everybody in a different mode, you know. People just pulling shit in the middle of the day. The little Korean barbecue joint down there. Somebody busted their motherfucking window out right in the middle of the day, just like an hour or two ago. Just, you know, like I said, these motherfuckers be out here and they get so hot, they just try to go in places. And then people be like, hey, what are you doing? You know, did you buy anything? Then you can't hang out. And then they be like, fuck you, I got the right, you know, because it's 2018 and everybody's got a right? So, and then the store owners are like, nah, fuck you, you don't got a right to shit. You ain't got a right to my AC that I pay for, right? And then they kick them out, and then dude throws a brick through their window, and now you ain't got, everybody gonna feel your AC, motherfucker. That's right. Bang, 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 right? And that's just, you know, a shitty way to handle things, but that's how it gets handled sometimes. That's what the heat get your ass beat. You know what I'm saying? Fry up this young blunt. Shouts out to Garden Secrets for keeping that fucking Trillville fucking green all the time, man. This shit is called Alien Anarchy. It's the type of weed, like, as soon as I pull it out, motherfuckers be like, damn, what's that, Easter? You know, hello? That's what that is. Ben Johnson, been quick through GA. What's up, dog? Oh, I know. I hate motherfuckers that don't wipe down the equipment. You know what's fucked up about LA Fitness? I'm glad you mentioned that, young Karma. LA Fitness, they charge us $29.99 a month, right? And probably some people more. And Planet Fitness, that janky ass shit excuse for an organization. And I'll tell y'all why I can't stand Planet Fitness. Them motherfuckers, they're only $10 a month, and they have little squirt bottles, little sanitation squirt bottles, and like napkin stations all throughout that gym, so you can always clean down your fucking equipment. You know what I'm saying? LA Fitness don't give a fuck, Jack. They got maybe 2 napkin things in that whole fucking gym, with the little fucking Purell shit beside it, right? But it comes out in foamy shit. You know, LA, what's it called? Planet Fuck Place had the squirt bottles, you know? Reason I don't like fucking Planet Fitness is because that's the company who, the piece of shit who owns the Planet Fitness on the corner of San Vicente and Venice, okay? Whoever owns the property that Planet Fitness sits on, this piece of shit went through so much shit to get me fucking, he had my Planet Fitness membership canceled just because he didn't want my van in his parking lot, people. This is how big of a fucking loser this motherfucker is, you know? And this was back when I would come to Marty's every night. I was just sleeping in his parking lot overnight. It ain't like I was there all day and shit. This is when I was fucking, I'd wake up in the morning, I'd do my little workout, and then I'd go right to Marty's. You know what I'm saying? And fucking, so like I told dude, I was only in his parking lot from like 12 at night until like, 11 or 12 in the morning. And then I would head back over on this side of town, you know what I'm saying? Before the afternoon traffic hit and shit. And first thing he did was like, tell me I wasn't allowed on the fucking parking lot property and all that shit, right? So I started parking down on Venice, like where I seen all these other people parking. And then I would come in the morning. When I woke up, I'd go to the gym in the morning. I'd take a shower, I'd work out, I'd do all my shit. He'd see my van when he came to his little pussy ass to work, his little rich punk ass to work at noon or 1 or 2 or whenever the fuck he came to work. He'd pull in and see my van there and think that I was still sleeping in his parking lot. I even had the manager of the fucking gym telling the dude, he doesn't sleep in the parking lot. The motherfucker, he just got here today at like 10 this morning. He pulls up, he pulled up at 10 this morning. Dude wasn't having it. Then he told me I can't even park my van on his parking lot. And this is when I still had a Planet Fitness membership, y'all. So I was like, fuck it. I was like, fuck this dude, whatever. So I was parking in the Mexican neighborhood across the street from the gym, which isn't that good of a neighborhood. At any time, my shit could have been busted out and fucking stolen. And I say that because a bald-headed Mexican with tattoos all over his head seen me making coffee one morning, and he stopped, and he goes, "Hey, white boy." And I go, "What's up, man?" He goes, "And keep that nice van around this neighborhood at night, Holmes. You know what I'm saying?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, appreciate it." And then that was it. That was when I stopped staying over there. That's when I started coming on this side of town around the rich people. You know, like I said, they look down on me and they scoff at me and they talk shit about me, but they don't steal my shit. They don't break into my shit. They don't graffiti my shit, you know? So I'm parking in the neighborhood across the street and walking across the street to the gym. This motherfucker seen me walking across the parking lot one day and came running in that gym that day. And I seen him up there at the counter. I'm sitting here cocked like, pussy ass motherfucker. My gym's across the street in that neighborhood. You can't do shit to me, fucking faggot punk. You know, I'm thinking all this evil shit in my head. I'm mean mugging them and shit. And little did I know, that motherfucker had his little rich man trick up his sleeve. He went in there, complained to that manager, had that manager call his corporate guys, and then fucking corporate dudes were like, we'll just cancel his membership completely. They just like that, off of one cocksucking piece of shit who, you know, this is supposed to be the age and time and the state and place where people help each other, right? But that fucking punk had my membership canceled over my van being parked in his fucking parking lot when there was a Mercedes that had been broken down. That's what pissed him off too. I was like, so my van's a problem, but that fucking black Mercedes that hasn't moved an inch the whole 3 months I've been here, that ain't a problem? What is that, your fixer-upper? You know? Like, he didn't even answer it, so that could have been. Yeah, and all of a sudden, that car was magically gone later, too. But it was like, yeah, it wouldn't have been if I wouldn't have fucking brought it up, you know? And it's just piece of shit like that. So then I come up to the LA Fitness, where they charge me $29.99 a month. These motherfuckers ain't even got wipes. They don't have a fucking water fountain in the basketball gym. And then they get pissed off, had the nerve to come and tell me one day, because, you know, I ripped my shirt off after I played basketball. I was overheating. I was dying, you know. I was like, I was fucking hot. You know, I took my shirt off. I ran over to the water fountain and got some water, and some little punk comes up and is like, actually, they sent one of the little bitches. They thought because she's a pretty bitch, she was going to get away with that shit. She come up, she was like, "Sir, could you put your shirt on, please? We don't have, you're supposed to have your shirt on in a gym." I said, "No, I won't put my shirt on." I said, "I'll tell you what I'll do." I said, "Next time I play basketball and I can't get to the water fountain because my shirt ain't on, I'll sue you fucks for overheating. How about that?" And she got pissed off and walked away, and they ain't said a word to me since. And that's how it should be. Put a fucking water fountain in the gym or shut the fuck up. I ain't walking around the gym with my shirt off, working out and shit. I walked from the gym to the water fountain with my shirt off, pouring sweat, dying, got some water, and went right back into that gym to wipe down with my soaking wet shirt. It ain't like we're fucking doing laps through the gym with our shirts off and shit, you know? People just want something to say. Yeah, it gets on my nerves. Like I tell motherfuckers all the time, you think you want this body until you have it, and you take your shirt off around normal people or fat fucks, and then you got to listen to them. Oh yeah, look at this guy. They all think they're so fucking clever with their little fucking sayings and shit. Oh, you know, I'm just trying to. Somebody will say something, they'll be like, "Oh, not me. I'm just trying to be like that," you know, blah blah blah. No, you're not. No, you're not, because you're talking shit about it right now. You think you want this until you got it, and then nothing but everybody talks shit, and nothing but fags talk to you, you know? The bitches will run from you. Karma, it was hard for me not to catch a charge that day. I promise you. I was in the same room with that punk. You know, I went down to the I actually looked it up online, and like if I could do anything about that shit, like, you know, hey man, you know, like what the fuck? He has nothing to do with LA Fitness. He only owned the property that the fucking gym was on. And then these fucks just canceled my membership without even like the manager dude. He was like, "Man, I'm fucking sorry, bro." Like I was there every day. I smile at people. I wave at people. Me and him used to, you know, kick it and talk. I invited him to a couple comedy shows. You know, I make people fucking laugh. I'd make them fuckers laugh every day. Even a little light-skinned bitch that worked there, you know, I remember all them people. They probably still remember me. They hated to have to tell me to leave. And then corporate didn't even give a fuck, didn't even investigate, did not give one fuck. They just want to listen to rich man who gives them money and shit. You know, fuck them, you know? Bang, 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 William Savage Fleshman. Thanks for blazing in, bro. Being a fucking soldier out there, you know what I'm saying? Soldiering through these snowflakes. Put your fucking snow boots on. Them flakes are out there. Prayers to my man Chris Stevens. Sucks, man. That man got life flighted to the young hospital in Augusta. I worked with Chris side by side for a long time. We've been friends. You know, we were friends way before that. You know, we were teenage friends and shit. Can't remember how young I was when I met Chris. I want to say we was like 16, 17 already. He's probably 96, 97, something like that. You know, that's a long time to know somebody. And and we don't talk no more just out of distance in life. It ain't like we, you know, we had a falling out or anything. I mean, we always had falling outs because we had worked together so long and been friends so long. And Chris is one of them dudes, man. He's got a heavy heart. He's a real good dude. He'll do shit for you without you asking. But then there's also a downfall because, you know, sometimes he'll do shit without you asking. And it's like, motherfucker, why didn't you ask me? You know what I'm saying? And then, like, if you're not, like, 100% excited and happy and ecstatic, like, if you didn't react the way he absolutely envisioned it or wanted it, then he would get all salty and pissy, and he'd walk away. This was, well, you can go fuck yourself, and he'd fucking walk off. Bang, bang, bang. You know, that was his most famous fucking line, bro. That shit used to crack. As mad as I'd be at him sometimes, he would be fucking, I would crack up when he'd say that shit. You know, he'd go, well, you can just go fuck yourself. And he'd fucking walk away all pissed with that fucking chest out. That motherfucker walked like that. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker was mad. He put that hat backward. That motherfucker had that George Jefferson stroll. Get well, big dog, man. It sucks, man. You know, fucking, we did a lot of shit together, bro. I seen that motherfucker get his head split open in Panama City. That was one of the funniest memories, dude. We were all walking the strip, and you know, that Panama City during spring break, motherfuckers just walk up and down the strip, and everybody thinks they're, you know, all men think two things: that they're funny and that they're a badass, right? So you shoulder bump a motherfucker, you don't get out of motherfuckers' way. It's just a bunch of testosterone with a bunch of bad bitches around. And so, I mean, it didn't take but 10, 15 minutes for us, our whole group, to get into a fucking, you know, 10-foot long strip fucking brawl. I mean, every one of us was fighting someone different and shit. You know, I'd let Chris's friend Joey wear one of my polos. I would hit a motherfucker and then look for my shirt, see if it was on the ground. If it's on the ground, I'd go over there and kick a motherfucker off my shirt. Bow! Get the fuck off him. He's wearing my shirt, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Bow! We was out there going at it, right? And then fucking this little fucking Mexican dude comes up. I'll never forget. Because I was thinking about running and hitting him, and then he pulled out this fucking one of them sticks them cops had, right? One of them metal things. It starts out about this big, and then you go, fling it out, and it's got a little metal ball on the end, right? A little fucking ball bearing, and fucking up. And so I was like, oh, fuck him, you know? And then he went right past, he went like, zoop, he went right past us, and fucking Chris Stevens squared up with him. He said, what? He hit Chris right on the top of the head with that motherfucker, split his fucking head open. And fucking, but right after that, cops just came from nowhere. So we had to fucking, I couldn't engage with Chris. We had to play it cool. When that shit happened and the cops came, we went from like, we was just normal people walking down the strip, right? And so I'm walking, and fucking Chris sees me, and he goes, big split. He bent down. There was blood leaking all down his head. It was fucked up. And then this was before we really fucked with Chris and Joey, right? And so we all get back to the hotel room. They took Chris to the hospital, you know, on an ambulance to stitch his head up. And Joey's like his best friend. Well, me and Charles and Dan and Josh, we best friends. Like, we don't know these motherfuckers. We just met them. This is our first, like, thing with these dudes together, really, you know? And because little I know Charles Smith, this motherfucker, he just straight up scammed Chris and Joey into letting us stay in their room. He told them the whole time that we were gonna pay them money to stay in the room. When we got down there, he was just like I gave, because Charles was like, just give me 50, man, that's all it's gonna be. And so I gave him 50, and he handed Chris $100, and Chris was like, what the fuck is this? He goes, man, that's all we got, it's $100. And Chris was ready to fight Charles right there, because supposedly we were supposed to pay like $300 or some shit. Them all with them motherfuckers. They came and picked us up, all that shit. But anyway, so we get back to the fucking room, and Joey's all like, man, this is fucked up. We got to find out which hospital Chris is at. We got to go to the hospital and get him. And I looked at Charles. Charles looked at me. Charles was like, fuck him. We were like, fuck him. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't getting him. Fuck that. Because we were thinking that if we went up there and was like, yo, we're here to see our friend who got his head split, the cops were going to be like, good, we're looking for you fuckers, right? Like, we didn't know, you know what I'm saying? But Joey's just worried about his friend and shit. And he almost got in a fight with Charles about that shit. It was hilarious. We've been through a lot, man. It sucks. I hope he pulls through, man. I seen pictures of young Cade, his cousin, and his little brother Matt at the hospital bed. He wasn't even fucking awake yet, from healthy to unconscious, you know. Dopey 420, Kevin, don't give a fuck. Thanks for blazing in. Better late than never. You know what it is. Carmen said she's so stoned she was tapping hearts. That's funny. How'd I end up in Cali? Oh, well, first, the tile shit brought us out to the West Coast. We moved to Vegas first because of tile. You know, we grew up doing it on the East Coast. We'd already been from Florida to New York. You know, everywhere there's a Chili's, we do Chili's restaurants. And so Murray decided, fuck it. He chose Vegas because when you look on a map, you got like Vegas, and then you got Colorado, you got Arizona, New Mexico, California. Vegas, like Nevada, the Vegas area was kind of in the middle of everything. So you could just, just take off and live in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? You could live in Vegas and then fucking zip around and do stores and shit. So, and then after my falling out with Murray and have shit going, and I've always been a funny motherfucker, so I just started, I went to an open mic, and they were like, dude, how long you been doing comedy? And I was like, tonight my first. They were like, yeah, right. And I was like, yeah. And they were like, fuck, man, that was good, man. You should come back. So I started coming back. Hello, and here we are. Thinking about going back to Georgia for August, and my birthday's in August. It's gonna be a hot summer, and I've been out here 3 years in a van. Never had to live in a van or anything like that before. The rent situation out here forces you into shit you'd never do. So it's like, I've been patient with it. I've made it. It wasn't bad. I'm not complaining. Like I said, it was better than a prison cell. And it's my own fault in a lot of ways that I haven't done more while I was out here. I got intimidated by the audition shit because, fuck, all them people seem so professional and well-trained already. And it was just me answering my own casting calls and shit. I'd do that shit for like 2 hours at a time, man. I remember my eyes like watering and burning one night from just clicking, yeah, send, thanks for the opportunity. They tell you to write some shit. Thanks for the opportunity and shit like that. Fuck, man. It was like writing, them Christmas cards and sending out letters and shit, man. It was fucking hard, man. My eyes were burning from that shit. And then, I got one out of fucking, like 300 something responses, and just bombed it. Like I said, everybody there was ready and professional and fucking A. I didn't have this hair yet. Maybe it was the hair. Hair is hard to deal with in the heat. Dude, I found some good ass conditioner at Ross. This hemp conditioner. This shit had a $24 label on it for only $8.99. Man. Hemp magic. Shit smells great. Smell it all day. I smelt it when I woke up this morning. Smelled hemp fresh in the van. Woke up, I said, damn, my hair smells good. You know what I'm saying? Let me turn this fucking air conditioner on so I can breathe. You ever woke up to fucking heat exhaustion? This type of shit I'm dealing with. So yeah, that's why I think I might just, cruise back home for a month or two and live in the lap of luxury with Mom Dukes. Go see my pops. He's getting older and not wiser. And my grandma and grandpa, of course, it's just family. You know how it is. Family centers you. Just go back and get centered for a little quick. Get a quick centering, and then come back through here and slang dick again. Just need a break from all the fucking bending down in the van and shit. I can't stand up. I gotta bend down like this and shit. You know what I'm saying? I be pissing in a cup like this and shit, because I can't be out in the van. I can't be out of the van pissing because motherfuckers walk by and they see the young fucking Georgia Copperhead, hello, swinging around, right? And they get offended. So I piss in a cup, sling it down the fucking street, hello. Hit up Colorado on the way back. I know, I would love to be able to, I might try and plan some stage stops or something. That shit's harder than, I'm telling y'all, it's way harder to do than you know. When you just Google LA to Atlanta, Georgia on your own phone, right? And it brings up three little lines, And once you get to going, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me to get off of that line and go do a stage would probably put me back a whole day of travel or some shit like that. Not to mention all the gas and shit. So, you gotta. It's hard, I don't know. I'd have to look it up, see what's up. Colorado would probably be completely out of the way. I don't know. I'd have to find out. You know what it is? I don't have a video to send these bookers and shit. I'd just be recording myself audio, and then I don't put shit on YouTube because motherfuckers might steal your shit, so. I bring that up to say, I could just, if I had a good video, I could hit up all the comedy clubs in Colorado and get booked for a couple weeks up there, bro, and come hang out and shit. That'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna look into that. Look, fucking Kevin, don't give a fuck. Send me instant message me your area in fucking Colorado, and then I can Google whether there's a comedy club around there. Hello, bang, bang, bang. We'll do it like that. That way, at least I know I got one person there that knows who I am. And then I'll hit them up, see if they'll pay me, what they'll pay me, if it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. Is there like a Comedy Works in Denver or something like that, Come to the dank side. Oreo cookies. Hey, speaking of Oreo cookies, my favorite ones are them cinnamon fucking roll Oreo cookies. What the fuck is wrong with you, Nabisco? Just make them a regular. You got the red velvets as a regular. The cinnamon buns definitely need to be a fucking regular because it's always it's always got that limited edition sticker on there. And I be trying my best to contribute to the popularity of these motherfuckers. I buy at least 3, 4, 5 packages of them things every time. Even though, I got bad teeth. It hurts my teeth to eat them. They're so sweet, but they're so good. Holy shit, they're good. Give them a try. Fucking cinnamon bun, fucking Oreos with a Nestle Quick. Heaven, bro. It is good. I don't know if I talked about this last week, but I found this place called the Waffle Jack. Oh my God. This place is fucking heaven for real. I'm telling y'all. Google this motherfucker. Waffle Jack LA. Dude. The pictures are, I'm telling you, the pictures, it looks just like the pictures in real life when they give you this shit. They make that shit just like the picture, bro. There's fucking they got they make they make you like a little square waffle, right? A little slab of waffle, and then they fucking so like they got one called a cookie dough waffle, right? They put cookie dough batter in every little square of that motherfucker, and then drizzle some fucking Nutella stuff on top. Hello, and then you can add a scoop of ice cream to each waffle if you want for $2 extra. Vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry to keep it simple. I like that. You know, they got a butter pecan waffle. It's got fucking caramel and pecans all over it. They got a s'mores waffle, fucking graham crackers and chocolate and marshmallows, fucking a Nutella. I got the chocolate Nutella waffle, right, with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on it. You know, about had to eat another one, but this shit was like $9. You know what I'm saying? Dude, they even got dinner waffles in that motherfucker. They got a fucking macaroni, cheese, and bacon stuffed waffle. They got grilled chicken and cheese waffle. What? They got a pizza waffle, which you know, but it probably ain't that bad because it ain't like they put syrup on the waffle. You know, it's just the waffle bread. Hello. So, you know, it's fuck. Oh, they even got waffle ice cream sandwiches. They make little mini circle. They got this mini circle waffle maker thing. It makes a fucking little mini waffle. They make two of them, and they put a big ass scoop of ice cream in the middle. Shit is so good, dude. $7 for the young ice cream waffle, but well worth it. Hello. Let's see what else I've been fucking with. Been watching The Ranch. Hello. I'm on they do it in parts, so I'm on part 2, episode 10 or some shit. I'm on the Christmas episode of part 2. I hadn't watched it yet. I just I seen that it was I seen what it was called when I finished the last one, so I know it's a little Christmas one, but that'll probably be cool. I like Christmas. I'm a Christmas person. I like that time of the year. You know, my mom's always enjoyed it. I'm a mama's boy. Hello. My whole family, really. I mean, my whole family was, we enjoyed Christmas. It's a good time of the year. You know, my family growing up, we both sides of the family, like my mom's side of the family, they have this family reunion thing, and they just had it not too long ago, and that's pretty fucking cool. It's like, fuck, my mom just told me the other day, I think it's like the 4th Wednesday of June or some shit like that, 3rd Wednesday in June or something like that every year. And then, and they would always have it at the same park. And then, you know, my dad's side of the family, the Easters, they, you know, we'd always go up there to Mamma's on weekend a lot. And it'd be all my uncles and cousins and stuff. So, you know, holidays were always fun as a kid, you know. You know, less people attend as you grow up and shit, and people have their own little lives and wives and other families to go to. But we still have a pretty good turnout every year, I guess, and it's fun. We make the best of it. Hello, it's done shifted more towards the grandbabies, which is what it's supposed to do, and you know, it's just more about hanging out, catch up, and all that, you know. Megan, you want Waffle House? Dude, you know that at the Waffle House, there's a thing called the waffle sandwich. Not a lot of people know this. Hello? It's not even on the menu anymore at a lot of Waffle Houses. It's an old school item, and depending on which cook is there, how long he's been in the Waffle House game, or which waitress takes your order, you know, they may or may not know about it, but it's absolutely an item. They still have it. You just got to ask for it. You know, it's kind of like a secret item. But, yeah, go there and ask for it. All it is wheat bread that they put in the waffle iron, and then they put that piece of ham that they got and some cheese. So it's like a hot ham and cheese on wheat bread, and they smash it in the waffle iron and to melt the cheese, and it comes out, you know, with the little waffle squares, waffle sandwich. And it's good as fuck, though, dog. Telling you right now. And it's only like $2, like $2.50 or some shit like that. It's always been like a little hidden item. Hello? Even when it was on the menu, it was always like in some fucking one of them down there spots, you know, like where the chili would be and shit, you know. So there's your little Waffle House. Now, Waffle House before they even had, you know, chocolate chips and pecans and all that shit in your waffle. You know, that's new shit. Them little cheap ass biscuits and gravy they got. That's sad. They shouldn't even do that. You know, if you eating biscuits and gravy at Waffle House, then you've never heard of Martin's, or even Hardee's. You know. That's what I was talking about. We was having a lot of fast food discussions here at Marty's here lately, and dude was talking about Carl's Jr. Somebody brought up Carl's Jr. the other day, and they were asking me if I fucked with it, and I was like, you know, really, I really don't, because in where I'm from, it's Hardee's, and I was like, and Hardee's is bigger on their breakfast. Like, motherfuckers be going to Hardee's more for the breakfast. You know, they got all kinds of biscuits. I was like, they even got like a pork chop and gravy biscuit now. I was like, they've always had like these cinnamon raisin biscuits and shit, and just every time I think of Hardee's, I think of like breakfast, you know, like even the one in Buford used to have like this, they had this big plaque on the wall, and it was like Hardee's Senior Breakfast Club. And if you went in there like on the weekends and shit, like we would forget about it, and we'd go in there like off of fucking hungover days or acid trips or some shit. We'd come in there like zombies, right? And then you look up and there's just all these old people everywhere, and they're staring at you like, y'all dirt bags are on marijuana. Bang, bang, bang. You know, because motherfuckers used to look down on the weed and shit, you know. So, excuse me. Bless me. And, yeah, we'd forget about the old people, man, and it was funny. Dude, Chris Stevens. Yeah, I remember I had Chris. I was making somebody laugh so hard about the shit I was saying. But, you know, Chris, like I said, Chris got a big heart. He's a good dude. So, like, God forbid them old people hear me saying the shit I was saying. So he was just like, Chris was sitting there. He was getting pissed off and, like, embarrassed. His face, his whole head was turning red. You know, he's never really had a lot of hair and shit. Hello. And, dude beside him's just laughing like hell because I'm just roasting the old people, you know. I'm like naming what they look like and shit. I'm like, look at this motherfucker. This motherfucker looks like a pale ET and shit. Look at this motherfucker. He just came out of his cocoon and shit, right? And I'm just roasting him, and dude's laughing and shit. And I made Chris get up and leave. He walked across the restaurant and ate his food under the table. Oh shit. Hash browns all the way, baby. That is, man. I don't like them all the way because I don't like onions and shit. But I will get scattered, covered, and chunked. That's with cheese and ham. What? Or you get cheese, ham, and that birch chili on there. Shit. Shit is good. Shit is good, motherfucker. Glow. I tried to watch that Glow shit. I've only made it to episode 3. Something about that lead chick, you know, she's just typical LA, and I can't stand her. I can't stand it. I don't know. I can't watch it. I thought I was going to be able to watch it. They get you with that first episode where she's riding dick all good, you know, and then after that, though, really ain't much going on to me. I don't know. Mark Maron's very good in it. Mark's a damn good actor, man. He does good, but like, I could see Mark getting picked up in some Marvel role, you know, as like some dude, you know, some little dude he's frustrated and shit. They want him to do a lot of shit, and he's just like, I mean, why, man, you know? And he does his little Mark Maron thing, you know. That'd be cool. But yeah, I haven't made it through I haven't gotten into the Glow shit. I think I'm spreading myself too thin on Netflix right now. You know, I'm trying to watch The Ranch. I'm watching. You know, I tried to watch the Vietnam shit. Comedians with cars getting coffee. That shit's been fun though. You know what I do with that now is I watch it in the morning with my coffee. Hello, 1 + 1, right? Let's get to 2 people. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's fun. You know, fucking sipping coffee, watching the episodes. I just watched one with Alec Baldwin. He's fucking, like Jerry Seinfeld said. You could just tell he's always fun to be around. You know, that fucker. You know, he's like me. Like we can't tell a story without without doing some shit, you know. And I could tell, even, you know, how they'll like in the show where they don't play what they're saying. It's just kind of like music, but it shows them talking, you know. And there's that one spot, Alex, like, you know, he's always doing shit while he's talking to Jerry. Jerry's always having to stop and let him act out some shit, and that's me all the way, you know. If I'm telling you some shit, I'm gonna have to stand up and show you. Hello. And that's partly why I always knew I would be able to do comedy. Like, once I started thinking about it, you know, I just, you know, because you battle with yourself whether you're going to do it or not. And one of the things I told myself was, you always just stand up and start talking, so why not, right? You've never been able to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up, so take that shit on stage, dummy. You know, that's what I told myself. And that's what I did. It's been fun. Netflix is overwhelming. Did I watch Trailer Park Boys? Nah, I've heard it. I've heard it's hold on. Did I watch Trailer Park Boys? Is that with fucking Bubbles and all those and all them? I watched some. I used to watch it, yeah. You know, a lot of them shows have so many fucking seasons and episodes. That's what's overwhelming. Like, you know, the reason I started on DC Legends and not Flash or Arrow was because when I looked at Flash and Arrow, they had so many fucking seasons and episodes. I was like, it'll take me forever to get through this shit. You know, I want to see some new shit, you know. I was just looking at the dates like a dummy. Little did I know those shows are so good with the graphics and blah, 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 that it really wouldn't have mattered. I could have really just started from whatever. But I don't think they have that much of a intertwining storyline, just certain episodes, and then you can go back, you can watch them yourself. Blase, fucking A. Season 11, fuck. Yeah, I used to watch that shit. That shit's funny. First time I ever seen Bubbles, dude, I used to think Bubbles was the funniest motherfucker in the world. That motherfucker, he was standing by this creek one time, and he was like, when I was a kid, I used to want to be a spaceman and go to space in a rocket, and then the government told me that, you know, I couldn't pass the eye test. Fuck them, you know, some shit like that, you know. That shit was so funny. He was like, I can't go in a fucking rocket because my fucking eyes. He gets all fucking frustrated. Oh, Bubbles, man. But then, yeah, R.I.P. Mr. Leahy, right? But then, what's his name? Old dude with the chops, the dummy. Hands down, one of the funniest motherfuckers, you know. He's just always fucking shit up. It's fucking hilarious. His stupid ideas. Yeah, I forgot about Trailer Park Boys. I need to get back on that shit, you know. Too much shit to watch. Dude, fucking... They got these little bird scooters in LA. I don't know if they got them around y'all's town, right? They got these little things now. There's these electric scooters, and so fucking you download an app, right? And you take a picture of your credit card and your license, and right, and it's like and they got that little fucking weird black and white bullshit on it, you know, that little stamp looking thing that everything's got. You can bleep it with your phone, and so you bleep the motherfucker with your phone, and you hit unlock, right? And then it's $1 to start the thing, and then I think it's like 15 cents a mile after that. So it's a damn good deal. And them fucking things haul ass, dude. They're electric. They got a little brake, a little back brake, a hand brake on this side for the back wheel, and then they got a fucking little scooter button right here, and they fucking take off, you know? And then at night, what happens is, like, people park them. When you're done, you just park them outside on the sidewalk around the city, wherever, and if people need one, they walk up, they unlock it, you know what I'm saying? Because when you're done and you get off, you go in the app and you hit lock, and then you hit end ride, and then it locks the thing back down so people can't just walk up and scoot away with it, right? And And then at 10 o'clock at night, they all lock down automatically. You can't ride them past 10 o'clock. And then people in the city come through, different people, one of them's Cody Morley. They come around at night and they collect these things and they load them in their vehicles. They take them back to their houses or apartments and they bring them inside and they charge the battery packs in their walls, right? And then they fucking and then I guess they take them either back right back out that night, or maybe they have a certain time in the to have them back out around the city in the morning. I don't know how it really works, but they take them home, they charge them, they bring them back outside and put them out for people to use. And this Cody Morley the other night, I don't know what. This is the only thing I can think that I think happened. You know what I'm saying? Because he claimed, who knows what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, apparently this thing malfunctioned on this kid, right? Because there's only a back brake. So somehow that thing fucked up. He's riding it back to his car. He's going to collect one, right? He has to walk. You park somewhere, you walk, you get it. He's riding back to his vehicle, and fucking he said that he hit the back brake, to slow down as he was coming up to like a little crosswalk or whatever. And I guess the thing fucking engaged that front wheel. Both wheels locked for some reason on him. This kid went down the street. This motherfucker posted a picture in the hospital, dude. His face is fucked up. he has like circles, like metal circles and shit down his face where it I think he must have face planted on one of the wheels or back wheels or something. He hit some shit hard, man. It's shit sucks for him, But if he was going full speed, that's why his shit looks like that. Them fucking things haul ass. And then they got these other ones called a lime. They're like the birds are black and the limes are white. The limes are way nicer. The limes have double batteries. They have like a front LED headlight and a back LED tail light and all this shit, right? And them fucking white things, them white scooters fucking haul ass. They can be on the street and shit in the little bike lanes, just fucking. Which you're supposed to be on the bike lane in the bird, but it don't go fast enough. It's fast on the sidewalk type shit, but on the fucking street you'll be dead. But Cody ate shit on that motherfucker, man. And I can see if you're going full speed on one of those things and you wreck, you're gonna be hurt. But what's bad about it is I had to sign you have to sign them agreements. There's terms of agreement when you download the app just as a rider, and it tells you make sure you wear a helmet, make sure you follow all safety guides. It's not safe to this and that and blah blah blah. So I bet he unfortunately probably had to sign some shit as a collector, right? So it's just sucks, man. Sucks. And then I had bad luck with them already. I fucking walked a whole block through the blazing sun the other day, because I was, I'm here and I need to go this way to Marty's, right? This is Marty's and my van's here, okay? The little fucking bird was down here. So I'm like, fuck it. I'll walk down here, get the bird, and zip to Marty's. You know what I'm saying? So I walk all the way down, whoop, whoop, whoop. As I'm crossing the street, I see a motherfucker crossing the street down there where the bird's at. I'm like, no, he's not going to. Walked right up to it and bleeped it and fucking zipped away. I was like, God damn it, because by the time I walked, boom, I could already been halfway to Marty's, So I'm already striking out on these fucking birds. Actually, it came through for me in the clutch when I was coming back from, where was I coming back from? Oh, the 99-cent store. I bought bleach, you know what I'm saying? And, that shit sucks to carry. And I'm like, fuck it. I was just thinking to myself, man, I don't want to have to carry this shit all the way back. I was looking at how far I still had, and it's kind of like up a hill. That's what they're really good for out in California. Like if you're coming back from somewhere and it's all downhill, fuck a bird. You don't need it really. But for one of those up fucking hill tracks, them things are great because that's what happened. I was like, damn, this shit's all the way. I still got to go all the way up there, right? And then boom, I look and I see the bird. And that's when I first signed up. Bang, bang, bang. Get on that motherfucker. I was at my fucking van in like 5 minutes, dude. Fucking wind blowing and shit. Hello. So when you do get one, it's fun. They're fun as a motherfucker, but you got to be careful, you know. Um, most of us are more coordinated than Cody Morley, though. This is a kid who stepped off of a sidewalk into a hole one day. And he admitted that they had orange construction cones around it. He was like, well, yeah, I just stepped past them. What do you, and he was like, well, I didn't expect a big hole to be there. Well, motherfucker, they had cones up. I mean, that you're not supposed to walk past the cones, bro. Come on. It wasn't like you was walking under a ladder, right, and a piano fell on your head. That's fucked up, okay? But you walked past a construction cone, you fell in a hole. That's not that, you know, unbelievable. Right? What the fuck are you doing? You know? Oh, shit. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Can you fuck that long? Bang, bang, bang. Oh, shit. That every time I go see a movie here lately, they show the trailer. I don't watch a lot of trailers, as y'all know, but certain movies I'll watch the trailer to because I'm like, I probably ain't gonna see this shit. You know, definitely ain't going to the movies to see it. And one of them is that what's it called? It's the story about Queen. It's named after one of their songs. I don't know if they use Bohemian or Rhapsody. I think it might just be called Rhapsody or some weird shit, right? Or anyway, there's always that one scene they keep showing, which I think is funny, where the little you know they give the song idea to the little fucking dude, I guess, who it's up to, and the record producer, and he's looking at it and he's like, I mean, this song, it's just way too long. It's 6 minutes. It's 6 minutes long. And dude goes, I pity your wife if you think 6 minutes is a long time. I was like, yeah, that's a good motherfucking line right there. Bang, bang, bang. Oh. I see a little silhouette of a... I don't know it. It's cliche to know it. Everybody knows it. Thunderbolts of lightning, very, very frightening. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's good weed, man. Shit got me silly right now. It's called Alien Anarchy, Garden Fucking Secrets, on Melrose. If you're ever in L.A., telling y'all, they got them young 5 grams for $40. The very top of the shelf is 5 grams for $50. Still a good deal. Hello. And now I'm down to a minute. So also, don't forget to look up my boy Jermaine Parra, Scorcher Podcast. Hello, he's a supporter of the Cloudy and Rowdy podcast, and he's a fellow comedian in town, and I'm going to show love back because that's how we do things around here. I'm going to start showing, you know, start trying different shit like that, you know, and like different things. And Jermaine brought the idea to me. I thought it was a very good idea that we start, you know, I scratch your back, you scratch mine type shit. Like he said, he goes, dude, even if you don't listen to my podcast, brother, he goes, just throw me a shout out. I'll throw you a shout out back. You know, we made a little deal, and then that's how it's going to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be getting back on iTunes for y'all people who don't like the YouTube shit, and, you know, just to keep improving. Hello? So, like I said, look him up. I think he's on iTunes. And as soon as he gets a YouTube thing, I'll share a little link for y'all to click. You know how you can click my old video, subscribe, and then you can fucking Scorcher Podcast it up. Jermaine Parra, Scorcher Podcast. Thanks for fucking blazing in and getting cloudy and rowdy. Easter Army. I love each and every one of you motherfuckers. Peace.